In this video, I will show you how to install the top and the best free total security protection. Bitdefender is a global leader in cybersecurity protection for PCs, Macs, mobile devices, and smartphones. It's very easy to install and most of all it is 100% free with no expiration. Let's begin. Open your web browser. Search for Bitdefender Antivirus Free. Choose the first option, which is from their official website bitdefender.com. Again, this application is free and we also have the version for Android and the version for Mac OS. Even though this application is free, you will still have the best protection. It also runs silently on the background so you won't be interrupted. It's a very light program so even old computers can run it and it won't consume much of your system resources. You can still call live support even though it's free software. If we scroll down to the bottom, this is very interesting because it is not only antivirus, but it also protects your devices from ransomware, cryptojacking, AI-powered spear phishing, zero-day exploits, rootkits and trojans, and malicious websites and files. At the bottom of the page, you can see also the download option. If you are running on Windows operating system, then choose free download for Windows. Choose Android if you want to install it on your Android device and choose download for Mac OS if you plan to install it on Mac OS. Since I'm running Windows 11, then I will choose download for Windows. You can compare the difference between Bitdefender Antivirus Free and Bitdefender Total Security. The free version has the security features available but limited. Full version has some advanced security and some additional features. I've been using the free version and the performance and security features are incredible. This is free software but it is trusted and reliable. To download the executable file, scroll down to the bottom of the page, then click here to download. The executable file will be automatically downloaded. Now, let's check the downloaded file. Double-click on it to run the executable file. Downloading Bitdefender Security. For this version, the file size is 711 megabytes. This will take some time depending on your internet speed. The faster your internet speed, the faster the download. Wait for it to finish the process. Accept the subscription agreement. You can change the language from here. I will just leave it to default, which is English. Tick Install to proceed. It will now proceed with the installation. Wait for it to finish the process. Notice the shortcut icon that has been automatically created on the desktop. Bitdefender is now installed. You can start the device assessment now or we can do this later, so let's choose skip for now. We need to have a Bitdefender account. If you already have an account, then you can choose sign in. If you don't have an account, then we need to sign up. This process is very quick, but we need to use a valid email address because we will receive the verification email and two-factor authentication code from there. For the password, we need to include lowercase and uppercase characters and it must contain at least one number or symbol. You can tick the eye icon to view your password. Tick the box to agree with the terms of use and privacy policy. Once everything is set, then tick create an account. In this window, we have two options. We can start a free trial for Bitdefender Total Security for 30 days. After 30 days, then you can no longer use the application. Or we can proceed with the free version, which has no expiration. You can check my other video on how to install the Bitdefender Total Security. For now, we will continue with the free version. Free subscription activated. You can see your registered name and email address from here. If you receive this pop-up, tick Do Not Display again for this network, then tick Not Now because the Bitdefender VPN is for total security. The email address can be used for 3 different devices, so you can use this email for 2 more devices. And again, this software never expires, and you will receive the latest update as long as you are connected to the internet. Click Finish to proceed. Configuring Bitdefender Antivirus Free. Wait for it to finish the necessary process. While waiting for the process, we can check the registered email address for email verification. You should have received this email from Bitdefender for the verification of your account. Open the email and tick Verify my account. Your email address has been successfully verified. Let's check the installation process. Product is successfully configured. If you are new to Bitdefender, then you can proceed with the tour. Just click on the right arrow and read the details. Or else you can tick Skip Tour if you're already familiar with the application. We are now at the dashboard. From here, you can do a quick scan or system scan. Other features with padlock icons are not available. You can upgrade to total security if you want to have all of these features. Under Protection, we can see here the protection features available for this version. These are the antivirus, advanced threat defense, and online threat prevention. The rest are for total security. This is incredible because this is a free version, but we all have these features available, unlike other security products. You can open each feature to view more details. Let's check the antivirus. From here, you can do an antivirus quick scan or system scan. You can also customize the scan to create scan tasks or schedule scan tasks. Under Settings, here, we can manage exceptions. This is to add or remove items to be accepted from scan. To do this, choose Manage Exemptions. At the top, tick Add an exemption. We can enter the path, extension name, URL, or domain name. Let's say you want to exclude a folder or a drive. We can tick on the search icon to locate the drive or folder we want to exempt. Just tick the drive or the folder, then tick OK to proceed. It will automatically enable the antivirus because we added a folder or a drive. We have three options. If you want to exclude the folder or the drive from all scanning processes, then check all the boxes. Click Save to apply. You can see the entry has been added. You can go to All Exceptions tab to view all the entries, or you can view it per category. Let's add another entry. For now, it's a website. This is very useful if you have some websites you want to exclude from scanning. Click Add an exception again. You can simply enter the URL or the domain name. It will automatically recognize that the entry is a website, so online threat protection will be automatically enabled. Tick Save to proceed. You can see it's been added to online threat protection. You can view all the entries on All Exception tab. You can also edit or delete the entry if you want. Next is the quarantine threats. Here, we have the option to restore or automatically exempt detections. In my case, it's blank because we just installed the application, and we haven't performed any scan yet. Next is the Scan CD, DVD and Scan Flash drives. We have three options. Auto Scan will automatically scan the drive, Disabled will not do any action, and Ask every time. You will receive a pop-up and you need to choose if you want to scan the drive now or later. Choose the option you prefer. We also have the option to scan mapped network drives. I usually leave this disabled. Next is Advanced. Bitdefender Shield is the only option available. The rest are for total security. Privacy and utilities are not available on the free version as well. Notification is where you can view all the application notifications. We have different types of notifications. You can get back to this window after you perform a system scan. Next is the Settings. You can enable password protection if you want to restrict access to Bitdefender settings. You need to input the password if you want to modify the settings. You can enable Security widget if you want to show the desktop icon widget. You can also enable special offers and recommendation notifications based on your preference. You can change the language from here. The last one is the theme. We can change the theme to dark mode. Under Advanced, you can enable the proxy server and enable products reports. This will send threat reports to support for software improvement. The last one is the update. Make sure to enable update automatically. For the update interval, you can adjust it per hour or leave it to default. Finally, the silent update. Make sure this is enabled. Under My Account, we have the option to switch account. You can use this option to switch to total security if you have. Next is the Support. You can open Guide or go to the Support Center if you have some reports or queries. Well, that's all for today's demonstration, and I really hope you liked this video. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and click on the notification bell for more amazing tutorials. Thank you and see you in the next video.